Now we continue the UFP calculation. Now we have to know what are the parameters of the UFP. So number of input is the external inputs. Whatever the data items is given by the user, that is counted as a external input. So system payroll is an example that there is an entity. You know the entity? Entity means is a physical existence element. So all the element is take as a single input of the single employee, because all the entity, it belong to a single employee. So all our data is considered as a single input. This is an external input. Now number of output, or it is called the external output or EO. It refers to the output printer, screen output, error message produced, whatever the message actually it gives the output screen, that is called the external output. Now number of inquiries, it is also called the external inquiries or EQ. Distinct interface inquiry which can be made by the user. These inquiry are the user command which require the specified action by the system. Suppose we are making a hospital management system. So when a patient is logging to the hospital management system, the patient guardian have to they may ask, say suppose the patient is a diabetes patient. So for the diabetes patient we need a diabetes doctor, dietitian doctor. So patient asks, so there's a list of doctors there. Patient asks for the dietitian doctor. So this is a type of inquiry. See, patient asks, the patient inquiries, is the dietitian doctor is present or not. This is a type of inquiry of an interface. Interface means if we make a application of the software, every page, whatever the documents or whatever the entries are there, the whole page is called a single interface. Now number of files. So all the logical file is counted as a file. It is called the internal logical file or ILF. Okay. So logical file basically group of logically related data structure or the physical files. Now the last one is the interface. You already know what is the interface. So interface used to exchange information with the other system. Interface may contain the data files or the tapes or the disks or the communication link with the other system. So these are the 5 parameters to calculate the UFP. So unadjusted function point. Now when calculating before going to the next step, just counting how we count these 5 parameters. So counting FP, the first step, each function point is ranked according to the low, average, high. So based on this rank, some values are there. This is a weighting value. This is a function units. All units, you know the units, and this is a ranking. So based on the ranking, every parameter had different value. You have to remember this table when we do the sum problem based on the function point metric. Now calculate the unadjusted function point by multiplying each FP by its corresponding weight factor. Example, this is the main formula. So UFP summation of I to 5. I means we are calculating this function units multiplied with Wij. Ij means every function unit have a differing weighting factor. Just we multiply every factor and sum up all the value. This is called, in this way we can calculate the UFP. So the next step is when you calculate, you're done the UFP calculation, the next step is we compute the TCF or the complexity adjustment factor. Is computed the next step. This is the next step. Now what is TCF? Whatever we get the value in the UFP calculation, it refines the actual UFP measured by considering 14 other factors such as the high transaction rate, throughput and the response time, etc. So these are 14 factor means there is a 14 questions are there. So based on the 14 question, whatever we get the value from the UFP, we define that value, and after multiplying the UFP with the TCF, we get the final function point. See, so each of these 14 factors mean the question are assigned from 0 to 6. That means 0 actually basically define the not present or not influence. 6 is a strong influence, and the resulting number are sum out. When the all the 14 factors are sum up, this value is represent as a DI, as a degree of influence. This is actually represent called the DI. Now the TCF calculated by the 14 factor aspect of the processing complexity. There is a 0 to 6 type of complexity, but there is a 14 questions are there. So 0 means no influence, 1 means incidental, 2 means moderate, 3 is the average, 4 is a significant, and 5 is a essential, and 6 is a strong influence. So these are the 6 categories. Suppose we are asking some questions. So there is a 14 factor. Suppose I am asking the question, how much your product is reliable? How much your product is reliable to the customer, to the customer in terms of, suppose, the accessibility, means how much the user can access your project. Okay, so this is the question. So you can say that this is a non-influence or the incidental or the moderate. You can choose any of this. Okay, so now in your examination, you don't think about this. This value will be given on your exams, in your problem sum. Now the TCF calculation formula. TCF is equal to 0.65. This is the already predefined value, plus 0.01. This is also there, and DI. DI means the degree of influence. This is the sum of all the 14 questions. So where DI is a sum of FI. So I varies from 1 to 14. Now the final function point calculated by the UFP multiplied with the TCF. Now see one problem sum. Given the following values is values, and compute the API when the complexity adjustment factor and the weighting factor and the average. So average type of project is there. So based on the average type of project, the user input, user output, inquiries, files and interfaces, these are 5 parameters are given. So we go to the table. So average, so for the average every function unit, the value is a 4, 5, 4, 10, 7. So first you have to calculate the UFP based on this. So I is equal to 1 to 5. This is a function point and this is a weighting. So ZIZ means all the function unit, and based on the average ranking, the weighting unit. So 50 is your input data multiplied 4, because the weighting unit is a 4. Output user output is a 40 multiplies is a 5 is the average. Weighting the weighting factor of the based on the rank of average. Next is the inquiries, 35 multiply 4 again, and 6 multiply 10 because the user file is a 6, and 4 multiply 7 because the user external interfaces is a 4. So multiply, the value is a 628. Now the TCF calculation, 0.65 plus 0.01 multiply summation of FI, all FI. So FI, see the FI value. So FI, when the average is given, that means we are taking the value 3. That's why 14 questions